fellow golfers? In today's video, we'll be discussing the number one move that kills your takeaway position and that could be derailing your golf swing. Too many times I see great golfers coming to me struggling with getting the club a little bit too far deep and stuck inside right from the get-go, causing either an over-the-top casting motion or getting even more stuck from the inside, causing inefficient low point contact and also not proper efficiency with where you're striking it on the face. So to begin, when practicing with a purpose, I always want you to lay down an alignment rod anytime you're on the practice tee, making sure that your feet, knees, hips, and shoulders are all aligned going at your target, due to the fact that if our aiming is not consistent, odds are we're going to manipulate our path and face in order to get the golf ball started on line. If you're getting the club stuck a little bit inside too early, odds are this trail hip is going back and loading a little bit too soon and you're out of sequence. And on top of that, you're going into early flexion with your wrist. Now, in order to check your wrist mechanics, I have this hack motion device. This allows me to know exactly where my wrists are in relation to the club face and allow for more consistency when starting the golf ball online. When beginning your takeaway position, what I want you to do is feel like you're tucking in the inner part of your shirt to your bicep. I don't want any space in this takeaway causing the club to go inside. Feeling as if this left shoulder is going down and the club head's working slightly outside the hands. As you can see from my lead hand right here, it is not going too far away and disconnected from my body. It's still staying relatively close to my kneecap. From here, my club face is also staying down at the golf ball. If you're a person who is to swing it inside too early, this club will now go way behind my hands, and I have way too much early rotation of my body, causing it to get stuck in proper sequencing. So instead, we're going to start it with a little bit more shoulders, a little bit more of the left side of my obliques activating to start my golf swing, and just feeling as if the club face is more down to the golf ball. This is going to mean that my wrist conditions are more consistent during the takeaway position, instead of me either getting way too much flexion or even me getting this rolling sensation opening up the face. If we can keep the club face down on the golf ball a little bit longer, keeping the hands closer to the right pocket, and the club head working a little bit more outside, we are now in a perfect position to go to the top and to get into a nice on-plane point in our backswing. One of my favorite drills is to set up to the golf ball, is to go to part one of my golf swing, making sure my takeaway is in a good position, top, and then actually hitting it from there.